My name is Hannah, and this is my beauty budget. Hey guys, so I just filmed a couple of videos. I filmed myself putting this look on with a different lip. I was wearing Maybelline Gone Greige in that look. In the video that I did where I put this look on, I put that lip on, and then I filmed a video in that whole look with that lip. Goodness gracious, I just pushed record and I'm already talking out my ears, total nonsense. Anyway, I filmed the video where I put this look on, I filmed a video in this look, and now I'm going to film some more, but I decided that I wanted to change up the look. I want to make it more dramatic. I want to add some stuff. I just want to mix it up before I film more. And I'm on a roll, so I was like, I'm gonna not only film more in a different look, but film myself putting on that different look. And it's partly because I want to jazz up this look with this Colourpop glitter. So Angelica, she gave me these two Colourpop glitters. She gave them to me as gifts. So this one down here is called Hungry Ghost, and it is this sort of like iridescent, I don't know if it's in focus, it's sort of like this dreamy iridescent amazing one. And this one up here is called Boombayah, and she gave it to me because she was like, I think you need some orange in your life. So I'm actually going to use that one today in honor of Angelica. I'm going to use the orange one, even though Hungry Ghost is like my dream glitter. I mean, it's like the one for me. I'm gonna use the orange one, and maybe I'll use a tiny bit of Hungry Ghost too. So I'll swatch them. Oh, that really isn't a very good swatch. I didn't get very much on my hands, but you'll see it when I put it on my eyes. And then there's Hungry Ghost right there. I haven't gotten that much of a chance to play with them, a little bit during makeup playtime, but this is kind of like the first hurrah. So that's it. I'm just going to do a glitter eye look on top of this blushy watercolor look. Let's go ahead and get into the meat of the video. All right, so we're zoomed in, and I also changed the angle of the camera a little bit, so I hope that everything will stay in frame and that this will be a close enough look for you guys to really see what I'm doing. I think you probably could tell in the intro, but Joe is eating lunch in the background. So if you hear any chewing noises or the noises of cutlery on a plate, that is what that is. I'm just gonna go straight in with the glitter, and I don't usually use a glitter glue. When I played around with these glitters in makeup playtime, there was quite a bit of fallout. I think I actually am gonna go ahead and use a glitter glue just because I have a lot more filming to do today and I want to be as safe as possible. And now I'm going to go in with the glitter. Again, this is Colourpop Boombayah, and just pack that all over my lids and a little bit above my crease because I have such hooded eyes. So I'm working with this little palette of singles that I've made. I'm not going to go through right now and tell you what every single one of these is, but you guys know my singles. It's like a mix of Colourpop, there's one Natasha Denona shadow, some depotted Morphe shadows. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's more about the colors. So I think I'm gonna take this kind of brownie, shimmery, almost copper shade. I'm as sure as I can be that this is a depotted Morphe shadow. It's either from the Jaclyn Hill palette or from the 35O. And I'm going to use that to deepen up the crease and to like deepen up the outer edge of the look, because I find that especially with layering over glitters and with glitters and kind of making like a grunged out glitter eye look, metallic shadows work better for me than mattes. They're a little hardier. They're a little bit easier for me to control. So I'm going to use that as kind of my primary deepening shadow, and I'm going in with this little Rephr brush. It's the P07E. All right, I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm actually gonna go into this blush that just happens to be in this magnetic palette. It's Wet n Wild Apricot in the middle. And I'm just gonna use that to kind of give a blushier and peachier look to the rest of my eye, like the part where it's gonna fade out into my skin. All right, I'm continuing to go back and forth between the darker burgundy metallic shadow and the blush to get the effect that I want. All right, I'm going in with this smaller brush. This is the Rephr 03, and sticking with that dark burgundy metallic shadow, I'm going to pack it a little bit more densely right into the outer corner. I'm also going to take some of that dark metallic burgundy shadow along my lower lash line. And now, using the same little Rephr pencil brush, I am going back into the glitter. And one of the things that really amazes me both about this glitter formula and about these Rephr brushes, which do an amazing job of picking up pigment, is that you really can manipulate the glitter with a little brush. And usually I find that I have to use my fingers with glitter. So I've really been enjoying playing with these little panned glitters on little brushes like this. You can just do so much more detail work. So this is pretty much the look that I'm going for. I am going to do a couple of things to finish it off. First, I'm going to take some more of the orange glitter, maybe mixed with a little bit of that burgundy eyeshadow, into my inner corners on the tops of my lids to create kind of like a gentle halo eye effect. So I did what I said I was going to do, but then I didn't really like the harsh line of the burgundy mixed with the orange glitter. So I brought in some of that blush on this littler brush to sort of soften that line in the inner corner. So the last thing I'm going to do is to just put a little bit of this other glitter, which is called Hungry Ghost. It's like a translucent holographic type of glitter in the very center of each lid to enhance the halo eye effect, which I didn't really think I was going to do. I rarely do a halo eye, and I've certainly never demonstrated one on camera, so this has been quite the wild ride. So that's it for the eyeshadow and the glitter. I am going to do one more thing to this eye look. I'm going to add an eyeliner to my waterline, which is currently blank. And I also need to clean up a world of fallout. As you can see, it's all over my cheeks. And I already have base makeup on, so it's going to be a little bit of a delicate operation. Sorry, I keep going in and out of focus. I'm actually going to do all of that off camera. So I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to clean up my fallout, clean up my base, put some eyeliner on my waterline, and then I might even layer on a little bit more mascara. And then I'll be back zoomed out with all of that done to put on my lipstick. All right, so there we are with the eyeliner on and as cleaned up as I could get myself. I will say that I don't mind fallout from eyeshadows and other eye products because I almost always do my eyes first. And so if a product has a lot of fallout, like even if I end up with it all over my face, I really don't mind because I usually just have a face oil or something on and I can use that oil or something else to brush it away and then wipe it away, a little micellar water. And for me, it's just par for the course for making like a really dramatic, rich look like this. However, this fallout from this look was the most stubborn fallout that I've ever experienced, meaning that I couldn't wipe it away with a brush, the glitter specifically, but also I think there's something about that burgundy shadow that was pretty difficult. It was like an all-around difficult bout of fallout. But the glitter specifically, these Colourpop glitters, they do not wipe away with a brush, most of them. I mean, most of the glitter. And then I couldn't even pick it off because whatever kind of stuff they have pressed with it into the pan to cause it to adhere is great. It's pretty good. I mean, I feel like it's not as good as like a glitter gel that's going to completely dry down, but they've done a very, very, very good job with formulating these pressed glitters. But what that means is that whatever that adhesive is, it adheres to your face when it turns into fallout, and then it's really, really hard to brush it or pick it or anyway get it away. So what I ended up doing was using tape. I always keep a roll of just regular Scotch tape in my makeup drawer, and I used the tape to press onto that fallout and get it off, and it took care of it perfectly. It was very easy actually to remove in that manner, and then I just had to go back in and kind of refresh my makeup underneath my eyes. So it wasn't that it was hard, it was just a little bit more protracted of a process than it usually is for me to take care of fallout. The other thing I did that I didn't tell you guys about, that I didn't say I was going to because I didn't know I was going to, is that right at the end I ended up bringing a little bit more of that glitter and shadow mix that was on the tip of this little brush and kind of spattering it in my inner corner to just give a little bit more of a all over, like somebody took a brush covered in sooty glitter and red grungy shadow and like smushed it into my eye sockets. You know, to add to that effect, I put a little bit in my inner corner. So that's what you see winking there. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a lipstick. I think that my newly acquired Maybelline Raw Chocolate is going to pair perfectly with this look. I freaking love this lipstick. I really, really, really love this color. That is it. That is the whole look. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing me demonstrate the use of these Colourpop pressed glitters, and I hope you enjoyed seeing me create one of these kind of blown out, layered, mixed, grungy, glittery eyes. I've been wearing this kind of look a lot lately, sometimes with glitter and sometimes without, and I always get questions about how I do it. It's always the same. I always just take whichever metallic or glittery color I want to spotlight and put it kind of all over my lids and way up above my crease. And then I go in around the edges with other eyeshadows and darken the corners, sculpt, and then I use other eyeshadows to kind of buff it out into my eyebrows and out around into the surrounding area. I mean, it's really kind of the same general technique that I use. I think the thing that makes it different, or the thing that maybe is the takeaway, is that I kind of do it backwards. I usually start with the star of the show, and I often start with the thing that's the most texturally difficult to work with, and I use it as the underlayer, and then I build structure around it, rather than taking that textural or different eyeshadow and patting it over the top. And I like that. I like the way that layering eyeshadows over top of glitter, for example, creates dimension. I feel like it makes the look a little bit more lived in. It makes it look a little bit more like it grew on your skin as opposed to something that you kind of like stuck on for the day. And I guess I'm into that. So that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you are remembering to take extra good care of yourself right now so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.